Good morning. This is Cassidy with eXp Realty.
And this is Bruna with Academy Mortgage.
And we're going to talk to you about the steps to home ownership today. So, Bruna, I think I'm ready.
Good.
What do I do? Where do I start?
All right. The first step is to get pre-approved with the lender. With that step, we're going to look at your income, your assets, and your credit, and we will determine how much home you can afford based on those factors. Once you know what you can afford, then you'll be ready to go look for homes with a realtor, and you're not going to step out of the comfort zone or out of what you are qualified to purchase. So step number 1 would be a loan pre-approval. Step number 2, we would begin with the home search.
Okay, and so now I found the house I want. What do I do after I make the offer?
Perfect. So you find the house you want, you make the offer. Once the offer is accepted, the contract will be turned into the lender, which in turn we will then select the appropriate loan program that would fit that specific type of property or whatever the circumstance may be. If it's a manufactured home, if it's a condo, if it's a townhouse, we can pick the loan program that would allow the financing on that specific property. So step number 3 would be the product selection based on the property that you're under contract in. After that, we'll do the home inspection.
Okay.
As long as nothing is wrong with the home, no deal breakers, then the lender will request the appraisal, which you may ask.
Does that tell you about the house? What is an appraisal?
What is an appraisal? So an appraisal, a party that is not related to the purchase or anything like that will go out to the property and make sure that what we are loaning against the property or what the buyer is buying it for is actually what the home is worth. Since the home is going to be the collateral for the loan, we need to make sure that it appraises for what we are buying it for.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yes. So that would be step number 4.
Okay.
Then after that, the appraisal is in, all the documentation is collected, we send the file to processor and underwriting review. They're going to look at all of the documentation that we preliminarily reviewed, and they will then give us the conditions that we need to address before we can close on the home loan. So that would be step number 5. Once we get all of those conditions that we needed to address, the home insurance, it can be the earnest money, more employment documentation, whatever the underwriter requested, then we send the loan back in for final loan approval. Once we have that, we go to the closing table. Everyone signs all of the documents at the title company normally. The loan is funded and you are the new owner of the house.
Yay! Is there anything after closing that I have to do for my loan? Or am I totally good?
You are totally good. You are totally good.
All
yeah.
right.
So you are a homeowner now, Cassidy.
Cool. Well, I'm on my way. Well, thanks, Bruna. I really appreciate you taking the time to teach us about that today.
Perfect.